It is always a pleasure and an honor to speak to our next guest, but especially the day after. He goes 12 catches, 148 yards, 3 touchdowns. He is him. He is Stefon Diggs. What do you say, Stefon?
What's up, big guy? How you doing, man? It's always nice chatting with you.
Oh, it's always great to see you and hear you. You were singing something before we got started. What were you singing?
Oh, it was a genuine song. It was Pony. If you want to check it out, it's part of my R&B playlist. Make sure you get involved.
Well, I will, because whatever it does for you, I need it to do the same thing for me every single day. When did you know last night was going to be such a big night for you?
I woke up in the morning. I've been thinking about football all week. I was excited to play. I've been wanting to play. You know, we were damn near the last game, so definitely something that I get excited for. Prime time and making my quarterback look good and him making me look good.
Did you like having that extra day, even after the mini bye? You play Thursday, then you play the following Monday, 11 days later. Was that a good? Apparently, it was a good thing based on the result. But did it feel weird to you?
Yeah, a little bit, but just because it's so long to be playing the game, and I'm used to playing play Sunday. You get ready. Your schedule is a little different. When those weeks are a little off, you kind of got to switch your routine up a little bit. But I ended up making it out pretty good. Took care of my body and got ready for this next one. But we got a short week this weekend coming up, so I'm on top of it right now.
First player since Steve Smith in 2007 to have 250 or more receiving yards and 4 touchdowns the first 2 games. Great start to the season. What has gotten better about your game this year?
It was a decent start. Steve Smith is one of my favorite receivers, if not my favorite receiver, by the way. Shout out to Steve Smitty. It's no difference. It's just going in with the right mindset. I feel like this year I was in a little different role as far as like my leadership role. I needed to step up and do more and be more of the example, and just more show, less tell. And I just wanted to show my guys what I can, earn their respect, and earn the respect of my coaches as well, that they can trust me. And when I'm out there, I'm gonna make plays for them. So it's not too much of a difference, just as far as like strengthening my approach and going in with the right mindset.
Chris Sims was up there visiting the team during training camp. We talked about this earlier today. He said you put on some weight, good weight, muscle weight.
Yeah.
How much have you gained, and how is that making a difference for your game?
I gained like 12 pounds, like 10, 12 pounds. I used to be around like 192, 193. I'm like 205 or something like that, 206. Then I lose a little bit of it. I go to game 200, 201, but it feels real good. As far as like a smaller built receiver, I'm putting on a little bit of pounds just so I can, handle more, handle those tackles, and, dealing with those big corners and stuff like that. You got to get some strength. So I've just been working on my game, tailoring it up, trying to just get better.
Hey, Stefon, you're not just handling it, you're delivering it. I noticed it several times last night. You are sticking your nose in there and you're hitting them before they can hit you.
Yeah, that's new. That's new for me. I usually step out of bounds and, try to get down real quick. But it's a couple of times that if I'm one-on-one, I'm going to try to get all the yards I can, move them chains.
Where are we at with the chemistry between you and Josh Allen? How much of it is unspoken at this point? Like on the first touchdown last night, he goes off to the left, you go across the formation. How much of that was planned and how much of it was just improvised in the moment?
Of course, we got like a route and we got a plan, but at the same time, when the guy's rolling to the left and he's not even looking at you and he looks right and throws a dart to you, it's somewhat you got to attest it to chemistry and trust as far as like being with your quarterback and him knowing you where you're going to be at. I just feel like I got a lot of confidence in Josh Allen. Josh Allen gives you that vibe that you always got a chance to win. And not only when you're winning or when you're playing, he gives you a chance to feel like you can dominate. He gives me confidence. So in the beginning of the game, or whether it's the tail end of the game, I want to make as many plays for him, because he's one of those guys that get better. Like throughout the game, as he makes plays, as he gets comfortable, he gets better. You saw him throw past the who is that? Isaiah, a little dirty across the middle, and it seems like that ball was supposed to be, uncatchable. And he throws a dart in there. So guys that's just playing with a lot of confidence, he gives everybody confidence.
Last night, no Gabe Davis. Did you expect the Titans to try to shut you down and take you away? And did they try and just they weren't able to do it?
I mean, I went in with the mindset I might get a little bit of double, or a little bit of double and a little bit of, probably some zone coverage with a guy over the top. But I guess they had a little bit of different plans, as far as like what we're doing. We're running the ball efficiently this year. Motor Singletary and Zach Moss, those guys can gash you for 10 to 12 yards, and that'll give me some time to have a safety creep up, or, them being back in run support like safety play, give me some one-on-one matchups and things like that. We also had like some one-on-one. Jake Kumro caught a goal on the other side of the field. I wanted him to score. I told him about it, but just a lot of guys making plays and a lot of guys getting active. for this offense.
We talked about how you're sticking your nose in there now this year. Josh Allen has always been one to do that, running the football, the stiff arm, diving to the goal line. Do you hold your breath a little bit when he decides to take off and run the ball?
Nah, he's the biggest guy on the field. I know worst case scenario, he'll get down. But when you're coming in at 246, I don't know what it is, 6'4", 6'5", it's not too much concern. I'm more concerned for other guys, even though they try to lay a punch on him every once in a while. But that's a big man to tackle, especially consistently.
You guys seem to be on a mission this year. And one of the things that I'm reading into the approach so far, let's not have it come down to 13 seconds at the end of the game. Let's not have it come down to a coin toss in overtime. We're going to have your ass kicked by the time we get to that point. So it's not even an issue. Is that a fair interpretation of what the mindset is?
You want to go into every game thinking like, we need to convincingly win, but as far as like being on the offensive side, the rule is you got to score points until they tell us to slow down. So for us, we're going in with that mindset of we gotta win every individual. We got to give the extra effort. We got to strain. And whatever that translates to is at least going to put you in the right position to win the game. Our defense, I can't speak for the defense because the defense is crazy. We deal with them in the offseason. We deal with them in training camp. We deal with them a little bit during the season. So I don't know what it's like going against them. I know that they're a damn good defense, and they're fun to watch, man. So I give all the credit to that defense and the offense. The offense just the bells and whistles and the gifts, but the defense wins games. They're doing a great job.
Is it fair to say that you guys, as an offense, put so much pressure on the other offense that they almost they feel like they got to do too much? They got to match you score for score, or it's all going to fall apart. And maybe that puts too much urgency into it. Makes it easier for your defense with guys like Von Miller to go after them and disrupt what they're trying to do.
Trying to make a team one-dimensional. They do a great job of running the ball over there. Tennessee did a great job of running the ball over there. So I guess like going in, I'm not in the defensive room, but I know we want to make a team one-dimensional. Make them throw the ball. Stop them on early downs and make them throw the ball. Put them in uncomfortable situations, and that's when we got pass rushes and we got guys that can get to the ball to try to make things a lot really uncomfortable for the other team. But that's always the goal, to try to make a team one-dimensional. Even on the offensive side, like if we're running the ball efficiently, play action to be open, and if we're not, we need to find ways to do other things to create plays for people.
Miami's been impressive this year on offense, especially this past Sunday. How much will you be watching Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Tua Tagovailoa when you're on the sideline on Sunday?
It is hard to miss them. Those guys are running real fast out there. It's hard to miss them. I'll be watching them 100%. I always watch the game. I usually sit down on the bench and watch on the big screen. So unless our defense got to get me real excited, they get me real excited, I'll jump up sometime. But I believe in tradition and a little bit of a good luck kind of thing. I sit down, I watch the teams, and I watch our defense work. So they got some explosive guys there. Tua's playing extremely well. The guys out there making plays for them, they're a really good team, and it's going to be a test for us, and we look forward to it.
Tyreek got traded, obviously, this year from the Chiefs to the Dolphins. Devontae Adams from the Packers to the Raiders. A.J. Brown from the Titans to the Eagles. How much do you think you helped blaze the trail for, hey, you know what? It's just business. It's business for the team. It's business for me. I want to move on. And the team accommodates. In the past, like with Terrell Owens in 2005, Eagles were like, no, we're not. No, you're stuck here. I feel like you helped lay the foundation for what we've seen this year. Do you feel like that what you did has helped get guys in a position where they can move around if they want to?
Yeah, I mean, in the old, like guys playing for the same team for their whole career, and it's a great story. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants the Kobe story. Everybody wants the story that you play with the same team, you live there, you die there, type shit. Like, as far as like not literally, but more so you retire there and that kind of thing. So, for me, I don't want to say I did. I don't think I was the first guy, but I hope I did give guys confidence to go. If you see more for yourself and you believe in yourself, you can't be scared. And you can't look at it as personal. Don't take things so personal, because when it comes down to business, you see guys get traded all the time. You see guys get cut all the time, and that's just business. And we hang our hat on it being business. So as a professional, keep it business, because this is your life. You know what I'm saying? You're the CEO of your life, and when you're a part of a team and you feel like you can contribute to this team, or you want to do something else, you shouldn't feel bad for wanting that for yourself, especially considering that this is a hard job to do. And people don't really understand how hard this job is mentally. And I just want guys to be happy in your situation, go to work, smile, and like who you're around all the time.
Well said. Very well said. Now, I know that the official response is we take it one game at a time. We only watch the the next opponent. Do you have November 13 circled on the calendar?
Vikings, they
at
asked me that
Bills?
last week. Do I have stock in certain games? And I say probably naturally in the back of your mind, but in the front of my mind, I try to keep it business. That next opponent does mean a lot to me just because I try not to get ahead of myself. My grandma told me, I got eggs in my basket, take care of those eggs. That next egg will come, but right now take care of the ones in your basket. So I'm focused on the one this next.
Well, you got some Snickers bars in your basket today.
Yeah.
That's why you're here. Tell us what you have going on with them.
Oh, this is my second year partnering with Snickers on rookie mistakes. I've had my share of rookie mistakes back in the day, but that was a little bit ago. If you want to learn more about it, go to Snickers.com/rookie mistakes. And also you're available to win prizes like 2 tickets to Arizona. If everybody knows what's going to take place in Arizona, and a little bit of post-game on-field action as well. So, submit your rookie mistakes. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Are you going to be in Arizona?
We'll see.
Hey, rookie mistakes. Good segue, because your former teammate Dalvin Cook, his brother James, had the fumble on the first carry last week. What do you say to a young player who, when he finally gets his opportunity, something like that happens? What do you say to him to turn the page and move on and feel good about things going forward?
I tell him chin up and chest out at all times. Body language is everything. And I won't let my guy shun. I won't let him get down on himself because, things happen out there. I've made plenty of mistakes. I'll give interceptions, I'll fumble the ball, but it's living in that space of the next play because adversity is going to hit each and every game. If it's not him, it could have been me. It could have been another guy. I think Isaiah McKenzie we had like a pick earlier or something like that, or just some miscommunication. So things are going to happen in these NFL games. It's a lot of gifted and talented guys out there. So naturally plays are going to happen. So chin up, chest out. You're going to get another opportunity. And when you do, just take advantage. He had some plays last night. I made fun of him. He was a little slow. He was supposed to outrun the corner, but just that type of stuff, positive affirmations and breathing confidence in your teammates.
By the way, 2014, 5th round pick out of Maryland. I don't remember many rookie mistakes Stefon Diggs that year. There weren't that many. It was a great start and a great continuation of the career. Stefon, we wish you all the best this season. Hope to talk to you again down the road. Now that you got all these sponsorships, maybe we'll cross paths again.
Maybe I'll throw you some Snickers. You never know.
I'll take them. I'll take them. And we hope to see you in Arizona too, in one specific capacity, not at Radio Row.
Yeah, not at Radio Row. I ain't hanging out with you this time. All
right. Good seeing you, pal. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.